There is just no better way to start the week than with my smoothie. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna Bartley. I make skincare, wellness, healthy lifestyle, food content. I vlog every single week and it's been a while. Welcome back to my channel. I had a little bit of break over the summer. I went away on holiday and I did vlog whilst I was there, but a couple of my family members, when it came to it, just decided that they didn't want to appear in my vlog, and I thought I'm going to respect their wishes. I didn't really feel like I had incredible content either, because I just wanted to relax and have a little bit of a digital detox, which I did. I'm back. In actual fact, I've been back a week. I didn't vlog last week, but we're back. New week, new vlog. And yeah, I'm getting into that end of summer, new season, September vibe. September is just looking so busy already. It's crazy. Summer has actually just decided to arrive today. It's searing hot out on my terrace, but we've just had a bank holiday weekend here in the UK and the weather was so bad. Let me catch you up on a few things that I've been doing. So I got back from holiday. I did a little bit of a juice cleanse. Again, I forgot to film the footage of it, so I'll probably do one next month and I'll just do a whole dedicated video on my juice cleanse. I did put an Instagram post up about it though, so I will tag that in the comments and you can just have a little look at the juice cleanse that I did. It wasn't that I would necessarily wanted to do a massive kind of detox because I ate bad things when I was away. You know me, or if you know me, my food is whole food. Always, 100% of the time, no matter where I am. I think I just ate too much. There was just a lot of food. It's a lot of rich food. I did eat meat whilst I was there as well, and I'm having no problems digesting the meat whatsoever. It's not that. It's purely, I just ate a lot. And they have very good bread there, fresh bread, and we all know that when you overindulge on it, it can just make you feel a little bit sluggish. So I got home, I did a two-day juice cleanse. Have a look at the post, but I will film a dedicated YouTube on it, I promise. And I've just been organising myself at home. My apartment is not that big. I'm actually going to do an apartment tour for you on this vlog because I've never actually done one. But before this week, it was looking very busy. I think I moved in 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago, 18 months ago. And since that time, I've just accumulated a lot of stuff. And it was getting to the point where there were just piles of clothes all over the floor, boxes piled up on the side of the wall. And I was finding it really difficult to film. I got this apartment initially just to film, and it's got beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, so much light and space when I first moved in, and I managed to move freely filming my content, and it just became quite impossible. So one of the things I did last week was rent a storage unit. So I've rented it, I've filled it up, well, half up. There's a few more bits in my car waiting to go right now, so we will go and do that together this morning at some point. But the flat is looking much, I've got that space back again. And I think I've always been the person of clean house, clean mind. You know, I'm very focused on my mental clarity, making sure that I live this kind of like slower, stress-free life. And when your flat or your apartment or your house or your room is just completely cluttered, it feels messy. It was just so messy in my mind, and I just had enough. So the storage unit has been rented. It's slowly being filled up, and I'm just feeling much more kind of, clearer. I'm focused on September. It's going to be really busy. I have got so many exciting things happening from now until Christmas, really. September, like I said, is super busy. October sees me do something kind of like different in my career, something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Can't wait to share it with you. And then even more exciting, I'm hoping to launch my own products before Christmas. and I will document that journey as we go on. I am liaising with the manufacturer as we speak. That was a lot of last week. I had another meeting whilst I was in Spain because there was a little bit of work involved, because that's where I'm doing my business. And yeah, I just feel raring to go. I had to come in from outside. I was absolutely boiling, but just going to finish off the last of my smoothie and tell you something else that's been happening with me since we last spoke. I started strength training. In actual fact, it was my first session last week. I did 3 sessions, and I think this is something that I've spoken about so much on my Instagram. It's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, but at the beginning of this year, I tore my rotator cuff. It took me such a long time to heal. It was incredibly painful, and that idea kind of went on the back burner, to be honest with you. And then I just, it was healing, and I was thinking, okay, like, let's start this strength training, let's get it on. And I just didn't feel that I was like kind of body ready to do so. And then 8 weeks ago, I started eating meat, and I didn't initially feel any difference with meat. I didn't feel this sense of strength when I started eating it. It was just like, I think it's been a gradual thing. And when I got back from Spain last week, I woke up after doing that juice cleanse and I thought, you know what? I now feel ready. I feel strong. I feel mentally strong. Let's do it. So I got my program together. I'm doing the 3x5 protocol. It's a Huberman approved protocol. You basically do 3 exercises and you do 5 reps, and every time you go, you progress the weight. That's all I'm doing. It's quite simple. It's tough, but it's simple. I've got my little workout logbook. I'm logging it every week. And alongside that, I'm doing 10,000 steps a day. And I'm also doing Reformer Pilates once or twice a week. That's it for now. I'm not going to overwhelm myself with anything too much. I'm not going to worry that this person's doing that in the gym and this person's doing that. I am head down, focused on my 3x5 protocol. And I'm in week 2. I've been this morning, got my little Adenola set on. I didn't vlog it because I thought I'd take you on Thursday. My gym is part of Soho House, and they're not that keen on filming. It's actually banned inside the house. So I will try and do as much as I can. I have managed to do a few sneaky stories on my Instagram, but taking my vlogging camera might be a little bit different. But I really am going to try and, document this journey as much as possible. I am 46 in October, and my focus right now is making sure that I keep my bones strong. I make sure that my protein is high. So this is my protein rich smoothie. Got protein powder in it, which is my goat whey protein powder. So much more digestible on my gut. It's really kind of clean and I like it. 1 ingredient, pure organic goat's whey. And then I've got my collagen powder in it, my colostrum, which also adds to the protein. I've got raw milk in it, which also adds to the protein. So, it's incredibly protein rich. It's a whole food. This is how I'm starting my day right now. But in terms of what I'm eating, I will do a whole what I eat in a day video because it's very, very protein focused. So it's always going to be anti-inflammatory. It's always going to be whole foods. But right now, I'm very much making sure that I hit 130 grams of protein a day, and I've been doing it for 10 days now, and I feel great. I honestly feel so great. So I'm not going to go too much into more detail. I feel like I've been chatting now for about 10 minutes, but there was a lot to catch you up on. So going forward, we've got a really nice run up to Christmas. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, and I really hope you enjoy this week's vlog. We've got a nice one. I have just got in the car. I'm going to head to the store unit. I've got some errands to run as well, a few things to pick up. Drop some trousers into the dry cleaners for my son, because these are the things that you do as a mum. But also I have just had a very exciting meeting on the phone with someone. I literally cannot wait to share with you. I had this idea a few months ago. It is to do with a product, but I just don't think you're going to guess. I literally just love this idea. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to tell you about it. I can't wait to share more and just kind of like get it started. We have got a very limited time from now until December, which is like the kind of Christmas rush. But I think we're going to get it done in time. So it's kind of like all systems go, all hands on deck with that one right now, guys. I feel so good today, so positive, motivated. Yeah, summer's done me good in terms of mental rest. I'm going to pop up and pick up a parcel, something that I've bought. I am the biggest Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation wearer. It's been years, and they've been threatening with discontinuation for a very long time, and last month that time came. That foundation is no longer available, which is just so gutting. Like, I really hate it when it's something that you use, something that you rely on, your skin absolutely loves it, it works with you, and then they discontinue it. So the hunt for new kind of like that stick foundation, which I really enjoy using, I just love a stick foundation, has been on. I'm trying currently the Bobbi Brown one, which I actually quite like. It's kind of a different formula, but I quite like it. The Anastasia Beverly Hills serum stick is absolutely beautiful, but the coverage is very sheer. It's a serum skin tint, but really gorgeous, really love it. And I decided to try the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer because I did a little bit of investigating. The ingredients aren't the same. The Traceless Stick Foundation actually has kaolin clay in it. This one doesn't. This is supposedly a lot softer, but you know what? They're made by the same brand. So I thought I would give it a go. So I just purchased it from John Lewis. Oh, it looks kind of nice on first swatch. Got it from John Lewis, got it at a really great price actually. It had 20% off. And I'm going to give that a go because, to be honest with you, I didn't really wear the stick foundation full face. I didn't cover my full face in it. I just used it under eye, areas of some redness on my chin, quite often around my nose, sometimes on my cheeks, and then kind of like blended it out. That's actually how I used it. So I used it a little bit like a concealer, but it was that stick foundation formula. Anyway, I'm back waffling. This is what I've just picked up. The Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. I got it in 3C0 and Tulle. Tulle, I think that's the shade. I matched that whilst I was in London last week. They didn't actually have any in stock, but luckily, because I got it from John Lewis at a really great price. So that's errand one done. He doesn't watch my vlogs, so I will tell you that I was actually meant to put these into the dry cleaners on Saturday. It's now Tuesday, and he messaged me just about half an hour ago and said, "Mum, are my shorts ready?" And I was like, oh my God, I haven't even put them in. So I just begged the woman in the dry cleaners to get them done as quickly as possible Friday. So I hope he's going to be all right with that. What can we do? Try our best. Also, you might be asking if you know his age. He's actually 28 years old, and why am I doing his dry cleaning? And my answer is I just don't know. We are, as a family, very protective over our Brandon, that's his name. We kind of just all do lots for him, and he just gets looked after very well. That's all I can say. But he is very capable. So now I'm going to head to my storage unit, fill up the things that I've got in the boot of my car, and just get my apartment back to that lovely, clean, uncluttered state, because mentally that is exactly what I need. Not the most exciting content in the world, but this is my little storage unit. I didn't get anything too big. I just wanted just that extra place to have, you know, those little bits indoors. I don't have a loft space, and I have so many suitcases. So they're in here. We have lots of excess skincare. I'm always going to have that. And I just added some shelves over the weekend just to kind of like really space save in here, and I thought it would be a great idea. This monitor is something that I bought and I just don't have the room to use it, so we've got a bit of an overflow. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put up a hanging rail in the corner and just have like winter coats. I bought some waterproof bags to go over them. Yeah, I think it's just going to be an extension of just my apartment, the loft space that I just didn't have. They are costly, but I think for like mental clarity, I need to do it. Hello guys, I'm back in the car again. It's Wednesday. I don't know, I am so busy lately that time is just absolutely flying, and to be honest with you, I just don't know where the days are going. So last night I ended up finishing off the sorting of my apartment, got everything into the storeroom as you saw, and yeah, just kind of like finished cleaning, got myself ready for the week because I had a big meeting this morning, like a Google Meet. That was productive, and then I had to rush like a crazy person to get in the car because I'm driving to London. I have an appointment in Harrods at 3:30, and the reason why I'm driving is that my dad picked some chairs up for my sister in Battersea. She bought them off Facebook Marketplace for her new house. They're really beautiful, by the way. I will show you when I'm next round there. But whilst he was there loading them into his car, he forgot his parcel shelf, bless him, and he left it outside this woman's warehouse. So I said to him that I would drive today to pick up his parcel shelf. It's currently 28.5 degrees. The worst day to be driving. I'm absolutely boiling, but I've got the aircon blowing in my face, and I am 0.4 miles away from the car park, which is near Harrods. And today I'm going to go for it's a body lifting treatment, but an Ayurvedic one with the brand Karma Ayurveda. I really love this brand. It's a beautiful brand. I worked with them for the first time last year. I did this a whole kind of like piece of content on them launching into Harrods, their beautiful space upstairs, and kind of I knew about them before. I used them. It's all based around Ayurveda, and the products are stunning. They're really stunning. I will link that post into the description for you if you want to have a look, but I will also show you around when I get to the floor in Harrods today. They are near Shoe Heaven. I think it's floor 5. They've got like a whole kind of corner which is really, really nice, and I'm having a body lifting treatment, which I thought would be lovely considering I'm on this whole kind of strength training. My muscles are a bit tight and I need it. So it kind of like ties in really well with what I'm doing at the moment. I am a big fan of lymphatic drainage. You know, I body brush every day, and these kind of treatments just go hand in hand, and I love that it's got like an Ayurvedic approach as well, and the products I know that they'll be using are already going to be really, really nice. So obviously I will try and film as much as possible. They're quite open to cameras in Harrods and also as a brand, so that should be nice. I'm a bit early, I'm an hour early, so I'll probably go find somewhere to have a nice cup of tea. They've got a Cafe Kitsune literally just there, so I will probably do that, but I'm going to turn off because I shouldn't be turning corners and driving that much when I'm chatting, so I'll see you in a bit. So I've arrived. I'm in the Karma Ayurveda kind of corner, as you've just seen in Harrods. It's on the 5th floor. And I'm a little bit early. In actual fact, I'm half an hour early. I did have my tea at Kitsun, but it was absolutely boiling sitting outside. And I hate moaning about the heat, but I was just too hot. So I'm in Harrods. I'm going to have a nice glass of water. I feel super dehydrated, so I'm going to add some electrolytes to my water. These little sachets, and I don't rely on them like I need them every single day, but I take them every single day because I have always been slightly sensitive to headaches, migraines, and I kind of overcome my migraine thing now, just healing myself, balancing my hormones, changing my lifestyle, that kind of thing. But there's just like a nag. It's definitely like a little bit of a hormonal thing, especially when it's the time of the month or if I get dehydrated, and drinking water alone is not hydrating you. It's the salt, it's the electrolytes, it's the potassium, magnesium. In actual fact, it's magnesium. It's incredibly important to take magnesium. We'll talk about that on another day. I'm not going to get into that now, but every time I just feel super dehydrated and I think, oh my God, like I'm getting a headache, I take one of these. And I feel like that right now. I'm very hot from driving in the car. I just feel a little bit headachy. And this will well and truly sort me out. They are absolutely just miracle workers. No, they taste disgusting. Like, it's like drinking salt, as you can see, and I don't have anything to stir it with, so it's going to be super salty at the bottom. They do different flavors. I think my sister takes the watermelon ones. She is really, like, she is about to embark on a big performing show. She's gone back to performing on stage. She's going to be doing a cabaret every Friday, and you're going to see this as part of this vlog. And electrolytes, she's been taking them throughout this summer. She's been rehearsing. She's rehearsing heavily this week. It's really hot this week, so she is massively relying on her electrolytes. Honestly, it's such a simple thing, and it's just really, really changed things for me. They're amazing. So that was a bit of a long-winded way of saying I feel dehydrated, I've got a bit of a headache, so I'm just going to drink something. Yeah, that's going to be really salty at the bottom. Anyway, I've got half an hour to spare. I'm going to read the Harrods magazine with the beautiful Sarah Harris on the cover. If you didn't know, Sarah is the ambassador of My Blend. She's a skincare brand, and I was their ambassador last year, and we both spoke with each other. We both appeared on Vogue 5 Days of Beauty, speaking everything skincare and wellness, and it was incredible. I feel super privileged to have done that with her, and I'm going to read the Harrods magazine that she's in.
So my name is Jenny, I'm the Harrods therapist, okay? We are launching the new services, which is body firming, okay?
So I actually, as I explained, helped kind of like promote this area in Harrods when they first opened, which was like at the beginning of this year, really. It was like a long time ago, perhaps last year. And since then you've evolved with your treatments, and now you're doing new services, and this one is like a body
firming. This is a lymphatic drainage in a Karma Ayurveda protocol and way, using Ayurvedic oils and Ayurvedic techniques. Very effective. You're going to see the results after the first session.
Okay.
And if you carry on, you can see even better results. It doesn't just improve your outside, it also improves inside of you.
Which is everything that I'm about.
Here the purpose is to improve the blood circulation and flush all the toxins we got in our body. We're going to stimulate, as I said, the mama points, but also the glands.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to be opening nicely, and the movement is going to be, if you're going to record it, you're going to see, the movement is going to be very precise.
Okay.
We're going to go with it's like I'm pumping it. Yeah, I'm
to reduce water, to get water flowing, lymph flowing.
Exactly.
Reduce puffiness.
Puffiness.
Water retention in
exactly.
legs. This is something that I actually have a lot of.
Exactly, and also I work mainly in your stomach, which is our second brain. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to do a very intense massage in the stomach. And after, we always recommend to have a nice green tea or ginger and lemon tea, which we're going to serve here in Harrods. Okay, this is a part of the service. It's a complimentary. Okay.
Lovely.
So yeah, that's about. And also in the massage, we're going to work with your breath. Okay.
Breath, okay.
Exactly. So in some of the moments, some of the techniques, I'm going to tell you to breathe in, breathe out. And yeah, you're gonna see for yourself.
Can't
Okay,
wait. I
perfect.
actually can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So the products that you're using.
First, I'm gonna use the sugar daddy oil.
So this is the
Yeah, sugar daddy oil. It got ashwagandha as a main ingredient, the Indian ginseng.
ginseng.
Yeah. So we're gonna use this one, a little amount, but then this is to warm up a little bit the muscles and everything. And then we're going to use this lovely also Sugar Daddy body lotion. It's going to cool you down. That's going to help us to
So you're
really
almost like heating up to cool down.
to cool down. Exactly. That's the key. Okay. That is then you're going to feel the relaxation. That if you have like any sort of tiredness, also Sugar Daddy help us to release any kind of pain. It's just to
So like muscular pain,
joint pain,
anything like
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Perfect.
So I think we're ready to go, right?
We're ready to
Let's
go.
go.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah. So we make sure we stimulate them to flush all the toxins.
Can you feel areas where it might be built up, or does it feel okay?
At the moment, it feels okay. Here, I found something. Okay. We're gonna keep touching it.
I body brush every day. I exercise.
But I can totally feel because I just had the previous client, was a PR also. She really had very bloated, swallow legs,
Okay.
especially her ankles. Very, very swollen.
That's good to know.
Yeah, but I can feel it perfectly. The only part I'm feeling is a little bit in this area.
Yeah, the knee for me is probably, I guess, would be my problem area.
Yeah, but normally I find in here the main problem. The ankles are the worst. And sometimes in this area also get inflamed, but nothing in you. But in here I feel a bit more.
Okay.
Yep.
And with treatments like these, which I actually really enjoy, and they're not that readily available, how often would you say, for me to, or for someone to do the regular kind of like these treatments?
Yes, so from experience, my clients, one of them, she's having every week, once a week, because she wants to do a very intense one, okay? But every 2 weeks will be ideal.
Okay.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
And with something like this, could you reshape your leg into just
Exactly.
being a lot leaner, perhaps, and just less puffy?
For sure, yeah. Even I'm not telling you you're gonna lose weight for it, but that's gonna help you also to improve your digestive system. It's gonna help you a lot. Overall, I'm quite surprised because I normally get used to touch very swollen bodies, but yours is totally fine. I can see you look after yourself.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I have just got home to Brighton, but I need to show you this sunset. I really hope that you're gonna you're gonna see what I'm looking at right now. But the sky is absolutely incredible. The sea is like glass. The beach is still full of people swimming on their boats. I think one of my favourite things to do is to walk to the end of my road, and which was where I'm standing right now. I pulled over just to show you this view before I went home for the day. I'll catch you up on my treatment and everything tomorrow. We run out of battery, so hence why I didn't kind of finish off that part of the vlog. But yeah, I'll catch you up on the treatment tomorrow. But one more look at Brighton seafront and this incredible view this evening. Good morning. I feel like I'm in my car a lot in this vlog. I do still do a lot of walking. It's more that it's currently 6:40 6:45 in the morning. I've decided to go to the gym on my own today because my sister Jodie, she has her first performance tomorrow evening, and she's been rehearsing every single day this week. She's doing like a French cabaret show. It's going to be amazing, but during it she does a hell of a lot of dancing. I think she dances for 3 hours. She's doing the can, and she's just like, I think I just need to give my body a rest and not do any weights as of kind of like early this week. So she's not coming with me this morning, so I'm going on my own. Beautiful day in Brighton today. I was going to go swim in the sea, which I really like, you know, that's my favourite thing to do, but I've decided that I'm going to do the gym early, get it out the way. I have a physio appointment at 12. If you didn't know, I tore my rotator cuff at the beginning of this year, and because I've started strength training, I felt just a little bit of a niggle. It's healed, but I'm just kind of going back for a review just to keep on top of it. And Steve at Life Work Balance in Eastbourne is incredible. Like, he literally did magician things to my arm, so good. But just to kind of like keep maintenance on it, keep on top of it whilst I start this strength training journey, I think it's important. So I've got that at 12, and then I might do sea swimming in the afternoon today because I think it's going to be another hot one. It was really hot yesterday. But that's kind of it. Got to fit in some emails, which I might do after I finish the gym here, have a green tea in Soho, do some emails, and then yeah, that's it for today. I might go to Jodie's dress rehearsal this evening. They're doing an open dress rehearsal, which means that anyone can go watch, give their feedback, well, kind of family, friends of the business, that kind of thing. So I think I might do that. I really want to show you some footage of her dancing, performing, etc. So I think it will be nice for me to go to the dress rehearsal so you can see some of that. And then tomorrow is her first performance, and I'm going to take you along with me. So fingers crossed we can do that. Right, I'm going to park and get inside. Okay, that was a really good session, but like I said yesterday, I just don't think that it was right filming in the gym. It was incredibly busy, so that's probably the last time I go at 6:45 in the morning. There's me thinking it's just going to be super quiet. I'm not with Jodie today, and basically just have the gym to myself, and it was just wild. So I'm guessing that's like the time that people go before work. On a side note, I hope you can hear me. I left my vlogging camera in the car, honestly, today, and I left my workout diary at home. So it's all just one of those days today. So I did set A today of my kind of 12-week plan. I have 2 sets, set A and set B, and within each set I have 3 kind of main weightlifting components, and then I have like accessories on the end. So today it was barbell squat, which I find incredibly difficult, bench press with the barbell. I kind of like arms, I'm much stronger in my arms, and barbell row. So they were like my 3 exercises. And then I did Bulgarian split squats, which I'm just trying to build up my strength because my leg strength is my weak point. And I also did dumbbell curls, and then I did some stomach exercises, stretching, and that's it. Like I said in my reel, if you watch that, I'm not going to overwhelm myself with this whole situation of strength training and killing myself running on the treadmill and doing all those kind of things and worrying what other people are doing. This is my plan. I listen to very calming music while I'm doing all these, just because cortisol levels are paramount to me. I need to just be able to enjoy this, not get gym anxiety, feel overwhelmed. It's just calm. It's nice, calm, building muscles, progressing each week, and let's see where I am in 12 weeks, and then we can reassess. So that's where I'm at. Still drinking my water. One of my favourite parts of my job is the PR. This is called PR, it's called press, and when you get sent new launches, they always send like a little something with it, and Chanel do the best. So this is my gym water bottle, which I put electrolytes in. I spoke about those yesterday in Harrods. They are very much part of my daily routines now. And to be honest with you, I should have bought my swimming stuff because it would be really nice to go now. Let me just flip the camera around. Just stunningly beautiful Brighton Beach today. I'm genuinely not messing around with the car content this week. I'm sorry, guys. Actually don't spend that much time in my car. You've caught me on a week where a lot's happening. I am currently in Eastbourne. I've just had my appointment with Steve for some therapy on my arm. Again, just not something that he was comfortable with me filming, but we've discussed it and we've figured out a way that we can do it for the next time I go, which is actually kind of mid-September now because he's off for a couple of weeks. So no more footage, but we did a lot of acupressure. He's really, really great at the acupressure on my back, kind of like neck and around my arm area. And then we did some ultrasound, which was actually a little bit painful today. I hope that's not an indication of something. I don't think it is. I think it's just where I've started training and I'm just using muscles that I perhaps haven't done before. That's all. I'm not going to overthink the arm thing too much. I'm fine getting dressed. I can lift my arms up. I can do all of that. So we're good. One thing you can do with me though is go and do a little bit of shopping. There's a big Sainsbury's on my way home and I'm going to stop in there, just get some bits for lunch and dinner. I really like the Sainsbury's So Organic range. I've always think they're really good, but where I currently live, there isn't a Sainsbury's near me. So I'm going to take advantage of that and pop in there to get some bits. And then I might actually do a recipe reel on the lunch that I'm going to make with it. And then I'll also add it to this vlog. So yeah, that will be quite nice. And then this afternoon I actually have a job to film that I didn't realise that I had outstanding. I'm actually working with a supplement brand called Happy Mammoth and I'm actually really in love with them as a brand. I think they're really, really great. If you head to my Instagram, you'll see me working with them. I knew about them early this year. I obviously tested them for quite a few months whilst working with them because I also work with Wild Nutrition. And they're both kind of similar in where, well, Wild Nutrition uses food grown, it's a food grown supplement, but then Happy Mammoth use a lot of plant botanicals. And they're really, really great. And I love this kind of concept of supplementing your diet. You're never going to get everything you need out of your diet. And supplements for me are important, but obviously not ultra processed ones. So I've got to film one of the ones for that, and I actually have quite a fun idea in how I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to get myself ready and go to the dress rehearsal of my sister's show. I'm going to take you along with me because I don't think it's right that I film the actual performance tomorrow, but I want to include it in this vlog. You know how much of a massive part of my life she is. You've met her before plenty of times now, and this is her first time performing in quite a long time, so I think it's going to be really nice, and you can see some of the behind the scenes dress rehearsal this evening. So that's it for today. I'll be back on when I get to Sainsbury's. Actually a really weird angle, but I have nowhere else to put the tripod. I don't have a trolley tripod. Perhaps I should invest in one, but we're in Sainsbury's, so let's pick up some bits. I'm home and I've made a little bit of lunch. Let me see if I can direct you down to this. I have the Sainsbury's So Organic green lentils, a boiled egg, prawns, and I just made a little Greek yogurt dressing with dill, garlic, roasted garlic, lemon juice, paprika, what else? And salt. So it's just really simple. And this is just a super high protein lunch. You've got protein in the eggs and the prawns and the Greek yogurt. So it's nice and fresh for the summer. Really good. 10 out of 10 for that. And then I forgot to take my little workout logbook to the gym with me this morning. So annoying. So I'm going to fill out that. Like I said, I did my A set today, which is barbell squats, bench press, barbell row. So I'm going to fill that in. The sets that I did, the weights that I did. So when I start into my actual progression of weights, I think this is just a really good way to log what you're doing, and also it just keeps you accountable. You know, if you've got something that you actually need to fill out every week, it makes you feel more motivated to go. I don't know if you feel the same about that, but I do. So that's pretty much it before I film this job and then get myself ready for later. So I'm gonna eat my lunch in peace. Hello, Miss Lynn.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good, how are you? Hi, I'm so sorry.
It's all right, darling.
Sorry, my darling, I'm a bit late.
You're all right. You're fine.
Guys, this is Gary. He's one of my oldest friends.
Hi, youngest, oldest friends.
That is very true. I'm older than everyone.
Make start.
We're starting. Okay, we're starting.
Love is such a fantastic affair. The lady of mystery herself, given up a Babette du Blaireau. Now you would be right, ladies and gentlemen. That is a French name, but rumor has it that Babette, once the pinnacle of the Ballet Parisienne, is not, in fact, French. Babette, to set those rumors straight, please tell the audience something about yourself in French.
Trumpets, battle, saxophones, and they fight to the drum. Well, you'll sing, you'll hum, you'll swing, so come and marvel like the jungle cat that's happy about the jazz. And done. I like to stop when my madness is wrong. Men grow cold as girls grow old, but they all lose their charm to the end. So these drops won't choose perfection. Diamonds are a girl's
Don't worry, what you've got is gone.
How you feeling?
Tired.
You look amazing. It was so good.
Oh, thank you. So I'm just getting my microphone. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm good. Excellent.
So, give a little explanation of what I've just filmed, because people might not understand.
So
Cabaret, right?
Cabaret, yes. So it's the 7 of us, and set in a lovely, beautiful cabaret bar, deep down, underground. And we are in now.
Let me pan round. This is the kind of cabaret style place that we're
Yeah.
in.
So it's kind of set in the 1930s, as you can see.
I love your costume.
Thank you very much. And it's a variety of songs from musical theatre, so it's just a good time, and just a good laugh. So I'm really out there.
I've actually caught her. Oh my god, we're bright blue.
Very bright
But
blue.
I've caught
It's the
her at the
lights.
end. I wanted her just to speak on the vlog.
Yes.
Because this is what Jodie does day in, day out. She basically performs, she teaches, she choreographs, and this is something that I did when I was young. We did it together, right?
yeah.
But I gave up my performing, and now I just put skincare on for a living. But Jodie, she was amazing. She was amazing. But we're kind of see the real thing. It's a dress rehearsal,
Yes,
and
dress
I can't
rehearsal
film
tonight.
that much in dress rehearsal, so we just did this today.
Yes.
And I might get a few snippets of the actual performance tomorrow, but this
I'm
is...
sure that'll be fine. Yes.
Good morning, actually good afternoon. We're at Friday. We made it to Friday. And what a week. I feel like I'm in a bit of productivity fatigue. I've spoken to you so much this week about all the things that I'm kind of trying to work on, and we've got things going on and meetings and everything. And it has been a bit of a week like that, but I kind of got to Friday and I feel like, wow, I am super exhausted. Actually, coming to my bedroom, I have just kind of organised my bedroom a little bit, so I'll give you a little tour. I haven't done one of these before. I am limited space, and I'm kind of in that process of thinking I need to move, I think, just because I'd really like to have an office. I'd really like to have an outdoor space for a sauna and cold plunge and those kind of things. I've still got mess on the bed. This is me. I'm not a very good. I normally have a floor drape, hence why I'm never in here. But anyway, this is the plan of my room. As you can see, those kind of glass doors there, they are part, so it's my living room. And then it comes into my bedroom. So this is only a 1 bedroom, but I absolutely love my apartment. This is my back view, and I always have a little fox that sleeps on that shed there. She's really cute. Anyway, desk area. I built this myself, basically, or had someone do it for me, a carpenter. I've got some little drawers here, which holds my makeup, kind of like bedroom accessories. Oh, I bought a new necklace from Zara. Her home lamp. This is my jewelry. I have candle, an image that's going to go up on the wall, my kind of, schedule, my content schedule, calendar, that kind of sits there. And I tend to do a lot of YouTube editing, emails and things at that space. And then I've got my fireplace here with some of my fragrances on. This is new. This is called Noise. It's a unisex or gender neutral fragrance. It's very cool. It's from a guy from LA and I really love the scent. It's very much Celia from Byredo, if you've smelt that before. And then the Jo Malone Cypress and Grapevine, which is a collaboration with Tom Hardy. Beautiful. My favourite scent ever to wear in the evening is Le Lion from Chanel. It's stunning. My favourite everyday perfume at the moment is Missing Person from Fleur. There's something just beautiful about this scent. I even have a mini Le Lion, which I take with me when I'm away. I have the Clarins Eau de Namisanti. This is like you just kind of dressed for a casual day. You want to smell fresh. You need some of this in your life. What else do I have? I have a lot of diptyque perfumes. I don't have them all on display. This is Orpheon, which is a really nice kind of autumnal deep scent. I also have a travel version of Glossier You, but I don't wear that often. But that's my kind of perfume area. My Invisalign, which should be on my teeth, but they're not. They're on my desk. I have some extra jewelry in here. A big oyster shell that I got with my car key in it. This frame I got from William Wood. This mirror, it's called a mantle mirror. And then I have my collection of Chanel No. 5, Coco Chanel, Chanel No. 5 L'Eau, which was a limited edition this year. Look at this bottle. It matches the hand cream, if you know. The Le Mans hand cream. I have the Paris de Biarritz. I was gifted this from Chanel when I went on a trip there to Biarritz, so that's super special. And I also have this one, Paris de Ville. I'm not sure where this came from, but it's super old. But I kind of like, they're more ornaments really now. And some coffee table books, Eat, Drink, Nap. A friend bought me this for Christmas. It's the Soho House coffee table book and one of my favourite candles ever. It's from Ciertrodon. It's Ernesto is the scent, but I really hardly ever burn this one. And then down on my fireplace is my favourite picture. It's me and my beautiful girl, Winnie. If you didn't follow me on Instagram back in 2022, you would have not known that I lost Winnie in a very tragic way. And it was just, I mean, I still haven't got over it, but the grief was immeasurable. I just can't describe how bad it was. But this is also a hand-drawn picture of Winnie. And my good friend Andrea did this for me. Her Instagram account, she's not actually an artist Instagram account. She actually has a completely different kind of Instagram account, but I'll tag her in the comments because I'm sure she still does commissions, but she's incredibly talented. And that's it. This is my room. My bedding I got from Zara Home. It was a special collections. It's kind of, I don't know, like a linen, but I loved the simple blue stripe. I think it's got just a real French vibe about it. And it came with a smaller pillowcase and then a really large one. I got both of those from Amazon, if you're wanting to know. And then my wardrobe situation is just that there. That was something that I got from IKEA. It's super ugly. If I had my own way, I would kind of make my own in kind of like inbuilt ones, but it just wasn't possible in here. And I think this is what's making me question me just having more space, to be honest with you. So that's my bedroom. I won't do the rest of the house because my living room still looks like a dumping ground because of the storage. So I'm going to sort that out this weekend, and then I'll do my bathroom and my lounge on next week's vlog. But the rest of the afternoon sees me going to an appointment at 2:00 in Hove. I am going to have an IV drip of supplements. This is not something that I've kind of like stepped into the realm of IV supplementation, but my good friend Sophie owns Grand Aesthetics in Hove, and she's partnering with a kind of like brand that only focus on these IV drips of different kinds of supplementation for, you know, various stages of life. You know, that I've gone for the anti-aging one because it's actually got glutathione in it, magnesium, and all the things that I take as fundamentals. And I'd like to, you know, see how I feel by having that like extremely boosted by these IV, but they do vitamin C ones, they do ones for men, and they kind of combine them with body lymphatic drainage. And I feel like it's been a bit of a week of that because I had that beautiful treatment in Harrods this week with the lifting, and I do feel incredibly lighter from that, especially around my stomach. The stomach was really, really, yeah, I loved that treatment. It was just really nice. So I'm thinking going forward, I'll definitely have more lymphatic drainage massages along with the stomach work, because my stomach has felt definitely just, you know, much lighter from that treatment the other day. So I'm going to go and see that. You saw my sister do her dress rehearsal yesterday for C'est Magnifique. I hope you enjoyed watching her perform a little bit. But, you know, I'm always proud of her. I think she's an incredible performer. She's an incredible dancer. She's just beautiful. And tonight is the first performance. And like I said, I filmed the dress rehearsal because I just don't think it's fair to have my vlogging camera in their faces whilst they're performing. It's a very tight environment. It's a cabaret-esque type show. So you sit there, you eat and drink, and you just enjoy the cabaret. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I must just quickly tell you about these loungewear pants I'm wearing. I'm not sure if you can see them that well, but they are from Adanola. They're just like a grey, kind of like a jersey cotton material, but I have them in black. And whilst I was in Harrods the other day, I was looking around the women's denim section, which is the floor below the beauty halls, and I saw that they had these in grey. I'm wearing an extra small. They are still slightly too big for me, but I'm not kind of bothered because I think they're just really slouchy. But I also have them in black, and I wear them so much. So on days like today where I'm kind of running errands, I'm backwards and forwards, I perhaps have been to Pilates or just, yeah, I don't like to get like super dressed during the week. These are the kind of trousers that I reach for. So I will tag them in the comments because genuinely they're super comfy and I just love them. I think they're £53. They weren't, you know, crazy expensive, but I like Adanola as a brand. I think they're really affordable, but also really great quality. And I wear a lot of their workout clothing, but I also wear a lot of their loungewear. So these are the grey version of the black pant. Guys, I'm in the treatment room. I'm with Gemma from Body Brilliant. I've just asked her very nicely if she doesn't mind me interviewing or listening to the interview that I'm going to have, or like the consultation. Like I said earlier, I am kind of nervous about this IV drip. I've never had anything like this before. So we're going to discuss it. Someone else has just walked in as well now. So are you okay being on my YouTube? Okay, right. So ladies, hi. We've got Gemma.
Hi, I'm Gemma.
And Tara. And Tara. They're both from Body Brilliant.
We are.
And I guess, explain to me what Body Brilliant is and why, you know, we need it. I know about IV infusions. Obviously, I speak about supplements so much. Like, it's huge for me in my wellness journey. And I love the idea of it, but I'm kind of nervous about it. Don't know why.
Sure, I think it's more, you know, there's so much information out there. There's so many things you can do with IV drips. There's so many ways in which you can create them, use them. I guess there's, you know, people have a lot of fear around needles. It's something that's quite medical, although it reaches into the wellness space. So certainly I think we have a lot of people that are apprehensive. I've got an incredible team. Tara will be the nurse looking after you today. And she's also my co-founder of the business. And we work in a wellness sense, but using prescriptive grade medical IVs. So it's a really lovely way to formulate curations that can be really powerful in terms of how we receive the vitamins. So often we'll do a consultation, which we'll do with you today. So you tell me how you're feeling. Like, you talk about aspects which maybe you want to improve on. Maybe it's mood, maybe it's sleep, maybe it's just general lethargy, maybe it's mental cognitive. We get a lot around brain fog, mental cognitive function.
Yeah, I mean, you hit on a word there that I'm really interested in, the curation for people, because everyone is different, and it's so hard to speak about supplements online. Because what do you need as a person, and what do they need? And like, I know what I take, my fundamentals, you know, everybody should take, but there's those extra ones. I saw on your menu one of them that had glutathione in it, magnesium. Like, that for me piqued my interest, because I'm 45, I'm going to be 46 next month. Thank you. But it's reality, you know, that my body is at that age, and glutathione is something that I take liposomal formula every single day. So, I mean, yeah, you tell me what you thought of for me. I guess you've looked at my content and the things that I've, you know, done before, and so that'll be interesting. Yes. NAD is something that I'm walking into right now. Like, I need to know more about it.
NAD is fantastic, and it's going to be your key to longevity. So
Okay.
with NAD, obviously it's fantastic. It's something we already have in our bodies. We have loads of it as a child. Then you hit around 30 and it starts to decline. So your production of the NAD declines. By the time you hit 40, it's reduced by 50%, and it just rapidly declines after that. So that's the reason I'm giving you NAD today. You can use it for lots of different people. It's great for addiction, like I said. It's really good for autoimmune disease, so inflammatory conditions. But it's great for anyone who is over the age of 30, because you just do not produce enough, and your cell uses it constantly.
And there are lifestyle factors that obviously deplete that too.
Yeah, alcohol,
Yeah.
caffeine, stress.
Okay.
So stress obviously.
Stress is just the thing,
yeah,
isn't it?
But they're the three. So when people say, how can I make this last longer, the infusion, I always say avoid alcohol. Caffeine, you really have to limit. You don't have to completely get rid of it, but just don't have more than one coffee a day.
So what are you going to give me?
I'm going to give you 100 milligrams of NAD.
Is that it?
That's it. And then at the end, I'm going to give you glutathione.
Okay. So I'm home from my IV infusion treatment. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much to kind of like think about, talk about with that treatment. It really blew me away. I was so apprehensive before walking in. And I really, even when I went into the clinic, I still wasn't sure that I was actually going to have it done. But Gemma and Tara from Body Brilliant really put me at ease. They are so professional. Their approach. I mean, I think that whole vlog I'm going to do as something separate, and so you can watch the whole thing. You can listen to everything we spoke about, because I'm obviously going to have to condense it down to not make this vlog too long. And I think that it deserves something on its own, because I talked so much about supplementation. I talked so much about my healthy approach to lifestyle, and everything all comes together in a circle. If we are having IV infusions and spending £270 on these incredible vitamins and minerals and supplements, and then we're still eating ultra processed food. It doesn't make sense. And I think you can't just supplement and then expect to be healthy. It all has to come in a whole, but they are huge aids to our wellness, our overall health, reducing inflammation, disease, longevity, and it's a lot. Like I said, I'm kind of in a rush now. It's 4:20 and I've got to be at a theatre at 6. So I'm going to do my makeup whilst I speak to you a little bit about the procedure that I had done. So when I got in there, like I said, I wasn't really sure that I was still going to have this treatment because I'm so apprehensive about IV infusion. But they put me at ease. They spoke about me. They'd really done their research on me as a person, because Sophie, who owns Grand Aesthetics, sent them my content. They really researched me, and they had some ideas of some things that they wanted to, kind of curate in terms of which supplements to give me. And we came up with a little bundle of NAD, which is not something that I already take. It's sole responsibility within our human body, because we make NAD as humans, is DNA repair. And as we age, like everything else, that depletes. And when you hit 40, it decreases by 50%. And I've known about it. I haven't really stepped into the world of NAD yet. And then when they kind of said it today, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm for that. So I had the NAD. I had 100 milligrams of NAD. And just to put it into kind of perspective in terms of like quantities, the normal person that goes in that has a very high stress job, perhaps drinks alcohol, doesn't worry about eating ultra processed food and things like that, they start them off on a minimum of 500 milligrams. But because I had already had this lifestyle and diet that perhaps is better than the norm, not better, but just more optimal than the norm, they gave me 100 milligrams of that. So that took around an hour to administer. It is a bit of a funny feeling. I can't describe it. You just get a wave of this kind of, I don't know, like it felt like someone was sitting on my chest, but Tara really just explained that before we went ahead and did it. So I kind of knew what to expect. They checked my blood pressure, my heart rate, just to make sure that I was all good. It was slightly elevated purely because I was just anxious about the IV infusion. And then when that finished, they topped that up with 1 milligram of magnesium. I already take magnesium, but we are all at some point deficient in magnesium. Our soils are depleted of magnesium now, and it is just something that our body relies on so much for mitochondria, energy, for sleep, for just so much. And like I said, I already take it, but I decided to have that top up of it today. And then just before the end, sorry, I can never find anything in this awful makeup tray. Just before the end, they gave me glutathione, which is a master antioxidant, something that I take every single day. You've seen me take it before. I take it in liposomal form. It is from a brand called Ultrian. It's one of my favourite supplements to take. So that was my little curation of vitamins today. And how do I feel? I mean, I feel great right now. I mean, it's going to settle in over the next few days. And we discussed that they're there at Grand Aesthetics. They're partnering with them to have a residency there once a month. So I'm going to be going back in 4 weeks' time and to see how I feel, to give them feedback, to perhaps talk about different curations that I could have in terms of supplements. And then I might, they offer an NAD supplement that you could have at home. You inject yourself with NAD, and instead of doing the infusions once a month, I'm thinking about doing that at home. I don't have a needle phobia. So I would be okay injecting myself, and I think the injections are pretty much like that of someone that has diabetes. So it's not like, you know, the medical injections. It's just a very fine needle, very small, and that's something that I feel like I would be comfortable with. So that's where I'm at with that. And if you're wondering, my base today, it's actually the Tom Ford Traceless Concealer, which is the one that I talked about at the beginning of this video, because I'm trying to see if it replaces the Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation. On first thoughts, no, it doesn't. It's much more skincare, creamier. It leaves my skin looking very oily, not dewy. I like dew, I don't like oil. So it's not really the same. This is much matter, but it's not matte. I can't describe it, but I was hoping that they would be very similar to each other, but they're actually not. So we're back to the drawing board on that one, which is a shame. I'm still gutted that they discontinued. So setting my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow. This is the Brow Freeze Gel, but in the wand version, which I much prefer. There is just no one that comes close to Anastasia when it comes to brow products for me. I've used her for absolute years, and I just think I always will. So it got stained in my little makeup bag, but this is the Brow Freeze Gel from Anastasia. So yeah, the girls were amazing for Body Brilliant. They really made me feel so at ease. I am really super happy that I did it, and I'm looking forward to how I'm going to feel over the next few days now. Because yeah, it was really great. So if you have any questions, ask me or leave them in the comment section here. And also, if you'd like to know, I'll also link Body Brilliant as a company, because I think they have pop-ups all over the place. They have a partnership with Soho House, so you'll find them at the Farmhouse, Babington House, 180, and I think White City as well. So if you're London based, they're going to be there. I don't think they're overseas, so sorry if you are across the pond in the States or in Australia or anywhere else in Europe. But I know IV infusions are something that are very popular now. So if it's something that you're interested in and not in the UK, seek them out, ask their background, ask where their supplements are formulated, and just get some background on them, because I think, for busy people now, a lot of people just, they're just not great at remembering to take supplements, but we do need them. Supplements are very important. And if you can find someone that does IV infusions that is really reputable and has a great background, and they have quality vitamins and minerals to administer, then I think that I would highly recommend anyone doing it. So leave me your questions in the comments. So I've just added on one of my favorites. It's the Glossier Cloud Paint in Swept. It just gives you a little bit of a definition on the cheeks, and then on top of that I'm going to add the new Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. I think I featured this in one of my vlogs. Could be the French Provence one. I think I remember doing my makeup in that post, in that vlog too. But it's just, yeah, it's that nice summer kind of glow it gives you. And it also helps to set the creamy products. I'm all about the very minimal face, so my makeup really doesn't take that long to do at all. I'm just going to fill in the few gaps that are on my eyebrows, and I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz for this. What is my shade? Dark brown. Again, absolutely years I've used this product, and I have obviously tried others, but I just go back to her every time. She's the queen of eyebrows. But I like my eyebrows to look very natural and just kind of my own. I have them threaded and tinted. And then the brow gel just kind of sticks them into place, and then I just use that Brow Wiz really sparingly to fill in the gaps and then give them a brush. And that's it. I might not do mascara because I recently just had my lashes lifted, so I'll just boost them a little bit more with the lash curler. I have them lifted and tinted purely because I just don't like wearing mascara on a daily basis. Years ago, I had eyelash extensions for so long. It must be a good 7 years. I've not worn them now, but I just feel like I don't need to wear mascara when you have your lashes lifted, and they last me around 9 weeks. Just having a little afternoon green tea. So I actually have this Ilia hydrating lip crayon, which I really love these, but this one is in shade Piazza. It's a red. I'd say it was more of a corally red than a blue red. Let's see what it's like. I find these crayons have real staying power. They're matte, but they're not drying, and they tend to just really last in terms of colour. I love wearing red lipstick, but unfortunately they just tend to bleed, and when you eat they come off, and they're actually really high maintenance wearing red lipstick. But I do love wearing them, so I always try to find matte ones, or I'll use a red lip liner and put that all over my lips so it actually just stains them red and it stays there. This is very kind of red coral. I'm not sure if you can see, but I might stick with that. So this is pretty much my makeup done. I have my base, I have a little bit of bronzer on my cheeks, I did my eyebrows, curled my lashes, and I added the Ilia red lipstick to it, and now I'm gonna go get dressed to go watch my sister in her first show. I can't wait. So I'm gonna do a quick rundown of my outfit that I'm wearing this evening, starting with these silky Zara trousers. You can see them in the light. They've got a kind of asymmetrical, almost like folded over detailing at the top. They have a drop crotch. I hope you can see that because they're really cool. Like, I love them. And I thought I would just dress them a little bit down with a t-shirt. Both are from Zara. And then a big chunky gold necklace that I also got from Zara, and my Aqua Zura shoes. I actually bought these in Spain. I just love how elegant they are. They're almond toed, but they're also super low. So if I do need to wear them during the day, I can, because I just can't do heels anymore. And that's it. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to close this vlog off. I think it's going to be super long, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog comeback. And I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I can't wait to see my sister tonight. Give her all the luck, guys, in the comments section, because I know that she will be super appreciative of it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. There is so much more to come, and I know I keep promising it to you, but I promise you it's definitely coming. See you next week.